So no, Aiden, we won't be appealing. The stewards were right. You know that.
I gave him space.
Okay, nothing more today, thank you.
Can't let this slip away, people. Red Bull are pulling ahead, Ferrari won't let up. Discipline, focus, we can still do this.
Did you talk to them?
Yeah, they're not going to invest.
Run the numbers by me. I can help it make sense to them.
Thanks, Andrew.
For the good of the team.
He's good, isn't he?
What?
I said Andrea's good. He actually likes the business side of things.
Yeah, he's great with the board.
And you're really not.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But you're good in the garage. And in the paddock. You have good instincts. People listen to you. You know how to win.
You said my ideas were mad.
Only when you're panicking.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Stop spending your life pandering to the suits.
Well, I mean, that's what I do now, yeah? I pander to the suits.
Just because Dad says so. You don't have to do this, Dad. You can change it.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but I somehow don't think it's that simple, okay?
You used to be a maverick, Dev. What happened?
The gap to first place is not insurmountable. Remember, we don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Okay, just a heads up before we get into it.
Shouldn't we wait for Andreo?
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you.
We kept doing each other's jobs. It was ridiculous.
So Devon put you on the board of Butler Global?
It didn't happen overnight.
So, Andrea would take care of things at Butler Global, deal with the board, keep me in the loop, and I would steer the ship at Connorsport. It's one of the best ideas I ever had.
Why was that necessary?
Well, if we were gonna compete with Red Bull, we had to take some risks. We needed a maverick.
You?
Me. Long story short, I'm principal now.
What? Wait, you knew about this?
Doesn't matter, Jackson. Listen, the most important thing, and I cannot stress this enough, trust me, and we will bring home the trophy.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes? Could you take a look at this, please?
Okay, Callie, I need to play the team game here. Aiden's just made his stop, and I want you to try and hold up those behind you so we can close the gap up for him, alright?
Copy, can do.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, gap ahead, 9.4 seconds.
Here in Mexico, we're being treated to some brilliant defending from Cali Maya, and she's building quite the line of traffic behind her.
Some great team driving going on here from a Connor Sport perspective, because Maya's definitely backing this pack up, and her teammate Jackson is now catching.
And he's got the fresher tyres on, so let's see if he can make quick work of them.
Okay, mate, Callie's done her bit, set them all up for you. Now it's over to you. Get to work. Yep, got it. And gap to the car in front, 3.1 seconds. Good job, nice overtake. so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 52.0 seconds.
There are selfish drives and there are selfless drives, and that was a truly selfless drive from Callie Mayer today. It put Aiden Jackson in an excellent position for that strong finish.
It really did. The team benefited from it wholly, and it's never a nice position to be in as the driver, being asked to do that, but hats off to them.
And it's a result that brings Jackson and Mayer even closer together in the driver's standings, whilst in the constructors, Connor Sport are really starting to make a push now as the end of the season gets ever closer.
Well, Connor Sport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
looking?
Yeah, we're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 16.4 seconds. Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Oh mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.0 seconds. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
Woo! Yes!
Well, Connor Sports will be overjoyed with that. They've outscored Red Bull today, which at this point in the season is crucial.
Yeah, I must confess, Crofty, I didn't think Connor Sport could continue to compete at this level, but they're really giving Red Bull a run for their money.
With just a couple of races left to come this season, things really couldn't be much closer. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight.
Callie, a huge result today. You gained ground on both Red Bull drivers. So how does it feel to have taken such a crucial step in the title race?
Feels great, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Red Bull are not about to roll over. They'll be every bit as hungry as we are, and they won't be taking this lightly. We know how close it is, and we know how costly a single mistake can be, especially with 2 races left. So, yeah, we just need to stay focused and make sure we can deliver in Qatar and Abu Dhabi.
It's been a turbulent 12 months for Connor Sport. Casper Ackermann and Andre O'Connor both putting in stints as team principal. Now it's your brother, Devon Butler. How much is he bringing to the championship at this late stage?
Yeah, we've been working through some tough times together over the years, but we've worked through it now. And I can honestly say it's been really great to have him in charge these last few races. Feels really good to finally work together towards a goal that we can both passionately believe in.
And you and Aidan so close in the standings. So come on, has it put any strain on your relationship? Has it changed the atmosphere at Connor Sport in any way?
Not at all. On the one hand, there's working together as teammates, and on the other, there's the competition on the track. And thankfully, we've been able to keep those two things separate. I know some drivers can struggle with that, but for us, it really hasn't been an issue. And I actually think that's been really healthy for the whole team.
Okay, but one last question. It's the big one. Can Connor Sport win the title?
Absolutely, we can.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.